Today we're going to be working on this Game Boy Advance SP. This is a 101, but unfortunately this hinge and everything is busted on it, so we're going to do a case swap. This is for a customer, so let's get to it. So first thing we're going to do is take all this apart. Now this one's a little difficult because I'm afraid if I don't do this fast enough, this ribbon cable is going to bust off, so I need to take this apart ASAP so I can get that ribbon cable in safe proximity to not being ripped, because once it's ripped, we're done. We can't do much about it. Now this isn't that difficult to do. There's a few screws. The hardest thing to do is just making sure that the top ribbon cable isn't being bound or having issues or essentially torn to the point where it doesn't work. So I guess the first thing we can do is put the battery back, because I'm going to make sure that this thing works before I even take it apart. The customer said it does, but let's find out. Just be gentle. Battery. Yeah, it's working. Okay. So let's go ahead and continue taking this apart. This poor teal blue SP seen better days. I believe that's everything. Now this also has had some water damage, if you guys can see it right there. The pink has indicated that there definitely was some water damage at one point, which sucks, but it's not my SP, but it still works and turns on. It looks like it just got into the battery. Doesn't look like it got over here at all. So that's good. Make sure we grab that. Take the ribbon cable out gently. There's the motherboard, the buttons. Let's take the ribbon cable out. First thing we're going to do is come over here and take this screw out right there. That's the wrong one. This screw is the cover to the ribbon cable. It's a little difficult if you don't remove it. And that pops off this little hinge right here. And we should be able to slide the ribbon cable in and out. Let's get all the buttons. Probably have to give the buttons a bath, because this does not come. Well, it does come with new buttons. And a new power or volume? No, power button. We'll have to verify. This is a pretty cool case. Next, we need to remove all these little circle things on here. Now, a lot of these start degrading and coming apart, almost turning into like a little tiny like bubble gum, and it's just very sticky and very hard to get out. Luckily these aren't too bad. We're not going to be reusing this case anyways. This case is unfortunately going to be for trash. It's just going to go in the trash. Now we're going to take the front of this guy off. nice little twist. Pop off the screen. There's our screen. There's our old case. I'm just gonna toss this in the trash. We will need, I guess I could take these right triggers off here. As much as I like these stickers, they're kind of difficult to take off, especially from your original one. So unfortunately, that's just going to go in the trash. All right, next, let's put the screen in the new case on the top. Grab my microfiber cloth and just clean this up a little bit. Now, as much as I want to replace the glass on here, I don't know if I'm going to. I can, but it could be kind of difficult to take it off. But I guess we will, even though this isn't in the worst shape. You can use heat to take it off. Luckily, this is coming off pretty easy. Okay. Put the new one on. Okay. There we go. We're going to use the old screws. Okay, get the new covers. Now we're going to put the new large circle pieces in here. I believe these ones glow in the dark. Now we got the small ones right here. Okay, so that top portion's done. Let's put back the bottom portion, put it all back together. right, and then we're going to put the top on first before we do that. And I totally forgot I need the hinges off of this guy really quick. So let's go ahead and grab these hinges. There, we got the hinges off of the old one. Take all this out. Put the hinges on the new one. Slide the screen in. Get the hinges. First, we need to put the hinge caps on. There's the first one. I'll slide the hinge in. There should be a little slot that this thing slides into. And then pops right in. Next one. Boop. There we go. Now that hinges are good to go. We'll put this cover on. Boom. Perfect. All right. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Put this little plastic pieces for the power light in right now, so I don't forget. Turn the power. All right, let's put all the buttons back in. Speaker. Alrighty. Okay, get out of here. Put the cover back on. Now we'll put ribbon cable back in. Make sure that's seated all the way in. Push the tabs up. That looks good. Put the motherboard back in. Let's put the power switch. Okay, now we'll put the 3 screws that we took out of here back in. Now, before we put the back cover on, we're going to need to put this little tiny it's like a square washer in this little area right here. Fits right in there for one of the screws. And if we wanted to, we could take this blue film off, but I'm not going to. Alright. Put that back on. We'll put the screws back in a second. Right now, I just want to make sure that all the buttons are going to be working. Let's go ahead and put the power back in. Alrighty. If you want me to try to fix anything else, let me know in the comments below what would you guys like to see repaired or try to be repaired. Thank you guys for watching as always. Until next time, don't forget to repair on.